Well, hello, welcome once again to Stuff and Things, where I like to talk about stuff and occasionally even things. I'm your good friend Bradley, and today I have a special treat for you and maybe for me, because recently someone I know came back from Thailand and they brought a selection of interesting snacks. The land of Thai. Now, we don't have a huge variety of these snacks, but they seemed interesting, and I thought it would be fun to try them out on the channel. Recently, I did an episode where I was trying Spam for the very first time in my life, or at least I thought it was the very first time in my life. The first time I remembered trying it. That was a weird experience. These things are interesting. There's an interesting variety, things that I've never had before, and I'm very curious to see what these things are like. So, I got a thermos full of coffee to wash this down with in case I'm coming across some strange flavors, but we'll just see. Let me go through the snacks that we have here. First off, we have, most of this is in Thai. This has been opened, but I haven't tried this yet. This is Tamarind House Crispy Banana with Tamarind. And then there are other things in Thai that I cannot read. But there you go. So I'm assuming they're like banana chips with tamarind. There are ingredients, but they are all in Thai. Every bit of nutritional information is in Thai. So let's try the crispy, what is it again? Crispy banana with tamarind. I'm not even totally sure what tamarind is. It's one of those things I've heard of, but I don't really know anything about it. So inside, we have our banana chips in there. The flavor, or the aroma, they kind of smell like barbecue flavored corn nuts, which is strange. Let me get a couple of these out. Here is what they look like. So yeah, just like, I guess, dehydrated banana. Oh, it's actually like a little sandwich. So there's tamarind in between these two banana flakes. Let me try this. It's chewy in there. The bananas are crisp. God, what does that remind me of? It's kind of sweet, but not overly sweet. And there's a flavor that seems familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Let me have it. Choking. Let me have another one of these little banana sandwiches. It's almost like a jelly puree of maybe peaches or something like that. There's kind of a peachy sort of flavor to that. It's not unpleasant. It's not overly sweet. It's not bitter. It's not amazing. It's not something that I would be like, oh, once you pop, you can't stop. But it's not bad. All right. Crispy Banana with Tamarind by Tamarind House. We'll see what we have next. This one is interesting. They're all pretty interesting. Once again, we have a lot of Thai on this jar. It's like it's Q-U-Y-N-H. I have no idea how to pronounce that. A lot of other things in Thai, and then kumquat peels. So I guess this is the rind from a kumquat that looks like they've been dried and sugared. I have never had a kumquat. I know it is a kind of fruit. I know theoretically that people eat them, but I've never had one, and I've certainly never had the peel. So let's crack this tin open. Oh, there's a little bit of spice coming through from these crispy tamarind banana chips. Oh, that's very fragrant. Again, flavors or aromas that I'm not super familiar with. They seem somewhat similar to other things, but I can't really put my finger on it. I want to say, oh, it smells a little bit like orange peel, but there isn't really anything very citrusy about this. Let me show you what they look like in the jar. So I don't know if it's kind of like candied peel, where some people do that. They use that in different baking recipes, but here we go. It's kumquat rind or kumquat peel. I think sugared. Let's try one. I don't really like that. It does taste like eating orange peel to a certain extent, just the texture. I don't eat orange peel on a regular basis, and I wouldn't want to, but that's sort of what it feels like. It is very sugary, maybe a little bit too sweet for me. Let me try one more just to sort of solidify my thoughts here. I don't like the texture. I don't like the flavor. There's almost kind of a perfumey sort of flavor to it. Well, I do not like the Maikun kumquat peels. Oh, at all. I need some coffee. Ugh. Okay, that was a no. So far, this is my favorite, the crispy banana with tamarind sandwiches. But we have two more things to try here. Next, we have product of Thailand, mango jelly. Mag, I think is the brand. Mango jelly. And there is a friendly little mango mascot on the packaging. Everything else is in Thai. Mango is another fruit that I have never had just as the fruit. I've had mango flavored things, but I don't think I've ever just eaten a mango, which is kind of strange, I guess. But this one I'm expecting I'm going to like. I like fruits, most fruits, and mango flavored things I've enjoyed. So let's see. I guess I'm assuming these aren't actually mango. It's just jellies flavored of mango. So let's see what we have here. I'm gonna crack this open. Oh, okay, so they're little individually wrapped fake, I'm assuming, mango pieces. Let me try one of these babies. I'm expecting to like this, but I've been wrong before. Okay. So squishy texture, but not as jelly-ish as like gummy worms or things like that we might have, or Swedish fish. It smells like mango. Let's taste it. That I like a lot. So it's a very fresh mango flavor. It tastes way more, well, again, since I've never had an actual mango, to me it seems like it tastes more like an actual mango. Kind of like the difference between, there are a lot of grape flavored candies in the US, or as a kid I used to call them purple flavored because I didn't think that they actually tasted like grapes because I'd had real grapes, and then I tasted grape candy, and grape candy just tasted like purple to me. This actually tastes like mango. I like the texture of these gummies too. They're not the super stick to your teeth kind of gummies. They're very good. I like these a lot. All right. So far, the Mag mango jellies are taking the top spot. We have one more to go though, and it's kind of weird. All right, gang, number 4, lotus seeds. Hat Sen Say Daksanba Alien. Not sure how to pronounce any of these things, but they're lotus seeds. I know lotuses are flowers. I've read the Odyssey. I know there are the lotus eaters. Odysseus had a run-in with them. I didn't know people ate lotus seeds. I have no clue what these will taste like. Nothing. No point of reference whatsoever. But I'm very curious to try these. It's really oddly packed too, like vacuum sealed. They feel very hard. So let's crack it open and see what happens. I think the brand is Hat Sen Say. Lotus seeds. I can even get into this thing. The good people at Hat Sen Say do not want me to eat these lotus seeds. For God's sake, people. Is there any way to open this? Okay, that was an ordeal in and of itself, but I have opened the bag of lotus seeds. Here they are. Hat Sen Say Dak San Ba Mien lotus seeds. They don't really smell like anything. Maybe kind of a corny or a corn-like aroma. I don't know. Am I gonna forget everything when I eat these? Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea with what's been going on lately. Let's see. Here they are. They look kind of like, I don't know, kind of like corn nuts, sort of. Each little individual piece, they're pretty big for a flower seed. Let me try one. They're very dry, very crispy. And they do have a very corn-like flavor. That's the nearest thing I can think of to compare them to. I don't love them. They remind me, there are these Japanese snacks I had recently that were, they said it was like cream corn flavored crisps. They were like little, almost like the Bugles, you know, those Bugle snacks that we have in America. They were shaped kind of like that, but they were cream corn flavored. And they tasted too much like cream corn. It was kind of weird. These taste weirdly like corn. They just sort of turn into dry powder in your mouth. They're not super offensive. But I could never see myself like buying a packet of these and just snacking on them. They're okay. Interesting as a novelty, but overall, I'm not a huge fan. So let's rank these things. Number 4, the one that I liked the least, would have to be the McFadin Quatron Kumquat peels. I thought these were pretty gross. Didn't like the texture, didn't like the flavor, not my thing. Number 3 would be the Hat Sen Say Lotus Seeds. Not horribly offensive, but not that amazing either. Number 2 would have to be the Tamarind House Crispy Banana with Tamarind, I don't know what you would call them, just snacks, I guess. Little individual banana sandwich, banana flake sandwiches. Not bad, but again, nothing that I would really want again. But number 1, easily would have to be the Mag Mango Jellies. These tasted delicious. They tasted very much like mango. I like the texture. They don't stick to the teeth. Just the right amount of sweetness. Very pleasing to bite into them. In fact, I'm gonna have another one. The Mag Mango Jellies. Number 1 in my Thai snack food taste test. Very good. All right, gang. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things. I'll see you later. Mag.